Gangnam Style. Before TikTok even existed, one song broke YouTube so badly the platform had to rewrite its own code. Released in 2012 by South Korean artist Psy, Gangnam Style became the first video in YouTube's history to pass 1 billion views. Its absurd, invisible horse riding dance became one of the earliest globally shared viral dances, spreading across cultures with no language barrier at all. The song's popularity was so extreme that YouTube's view counter reportedly couldn't handle numbers that high, forcing an engineering fix. Gangnam Style proved a song could break the internet. Ice Bucket Challenge. For one summer, half the internet was willing to freeze themselves on camera, for a good reason. In 2014, the Ice Bucket Challenge spread across social media as people dumped buckets of ice water over their heads to raise awareness and donations for ALS research, then nominated others to do the same or donate. The challenge reportedly raised over $100 million for the ALS Association in just a few months, and was credited with helping fund research that identified a gene linked to the disease. The Ice Bucket Challenge proved a trend could do real good. Mannequin Challenge. For a few weeks in 2016, the entire internet agreed to just stop moving. The Mannequin Challenge involved groups of people freezing completely in place, often mid-action, while a camera panned through the scene, usually set to Ray Shremmerd's song Black Beatles. It spread from schools to celebrities to even political events. The trend is widely credited to a group of Jacksonville, Florida high school students, and it later got a shout-out from NBA players and even the Obama White House. Justin Bieber's car breakdown. Sometimes the internet doesn't need a scandal to go wild. Just a pop star, a broken-down car, and a neighborhood that decided to make the most of it. Back in 2018, Justin Bieber's car broke down in the Watts neighborhood of Los Angeles. Instead of waiting quietly for help, he got out and started interacting with the people nearby, singing an a cappella version of his song, Hold Tight, doing push-ups after being jokingly called out for wearing slippers in the neighborhood, and playing basketball and soccer with kids who showed up. Bystanders filmed the whole thing, and a compilation of the clips spread widely online. The Dobby viral video. In 2019, a Florida woman's home security camera caught something that made the entire internet ask the same question. Is that Dobby? Vivian Gomez posted footage from her home security camera showing a small, skinny figure with large ears walking down her driveway at night. Within days, the clip had racked up millions of views, with viewers debating whether it was a hoax, an alien, or, as most joked, Dobby the house elf from the Harry Potter franchise. The debate got so heated that people had to remind each other that Dobby actually died in the books and movies. The Louvre Heist. It took less than 10 minutes for 4 masked thieves to pull off one of the most audacious museum robberies in modern history, and only a few hours for the internet to turn it into a meme. In October 2025, thieves used a truck-mounted furniture lift to reach a second-floor window of the Louvre's Apollo Gallery, breaking in during opening hours and stealing 9 pieces of 19th-century imperial jewelry worth roughly $102 million before escaping on motorbikes. Rather than treating it purely as a crime story, social media flooded with reenactments, Halloween costumes, and hashtags like Crown Jewel Crew. The Coldplay Kiss Cam moment. A single Kiss Cam shot at a concert ended 2 careers and became one of the most dissected videos of the year. At a July 2025 Coldplay concert in Boston, a couple was shown embracing on the venue's Jumbotron Kiss Cam before quickly ducking out of frame. Lead singer Chris Martin joked from the stage that they were either having an affair or just very shy. The clip revealed the two were colleagues at the same tech company, and both later resigned from their roles. The fallout went far beyond the 2 people involved. One of them said she received between 50 and 60 death threats after the video spread, sparking a broader conversation online about privacy and how harshly non-public figures get treated when they're accidentally thrust into internet fame. Brainrot. How do you explain a trend that's famous for having absolutely no explanation? Brainrot became one of the internet's defining terms of the mid-2020s, used to describe intentionally absurd, low-effort, often AI-generated content, like the wave of surreal Italian brainrot animal characters that spread specifically because of, not despite, how nonsensical it was.